The lights went out at exactly 7 in the evening. One moment, the house was bright and full of noise. The television was on, the kitchen lights were shining, phones were glowing in every hand. And then suddenly, everything went dark. Emily looked up from her phone. "Mom?" she called softly. In the kitchen, her mother stopped cutting vegetables. The fridge stopped humming. The ceiling fan slowed down and became still. From the living room, her father sighed. "Blackout," he said in a tired voice. Her younger brother, Ethan, groaned loudly. "No Wi-Fi?" "No Wi-Fi," their father replied. The house felt strange without electricity. Bigger, quieter, almost uncomfortable. Outside, the whole street was dark too. No street lights, no bright windows, only the last soft light of the sunset fading away. Their mother found a candle and lit it. Then she lit another one. Small flames began to dance in the darkness. "Come sit together," she said gently. "The power will come back soon." But it did not. 10 minutes passed, then 30, then an hour. Ethan lay across the couch. "I'm bored," he said for the 4th time. Emily tried to check her phone, but the battery was almost dead. She turned it off. Their father walked to the window and looked outside. He could see neighbors standing on their porches. Some were talking, some were laughing. "It feels like the old days," he said quietly. "What old days?" Emily asked. "When I was a kid," he said, "we didn't have so many screens. When the lights went out, we talked to each other." Ethan made a face. "Talk about what?" "About life," their mother said with a small smile. "About stories." The candlelight made the room feel warm and soft. Shadows moved slowly on the walls. "All right," their father said, sitting down on the floor. "Let me tell you something." The children looked at him. He had not told a story in a long time. "When I was your age," he began, "we had a blackout that lasted 3 days." 3 days? Ethan sat up quickly. "Yes," his father laughed. 3 long days. No TV, no video games, no phones." "What did you do?" Emily asked. "We played outside during the day. At night, we sat together. My mom told stories about her childhood. My dad sang old country songs." He paused and smiled. "I remember laughing so much. I remember feeling close to everyone." The room grew quiet. Emily looked at her father in a new way. She had never imagined him as a young boy sitting in the dark with his family. Their mother spoke softly. "I remember blackouts too. My sister and I used to make shadow animals on the wall." She lifted her hands near the candle and made the shape of a bird. The shadow moved gently. Ethan's eyes grew wide. "Do it again." Soon all of them were making shapes. A dog, a rabbit, a funny monster that made everyone laugh. The laughter felt deep and real. After a while, their mother brought some cookies from the kitchen. "It feels like camping," Ethan said happily. "Camping in our living room," Emily added. They sat on the floor in a circle. No screens, no noise, only the soft candlelight and the sound of their voices. "Let's play a game," Emily said. "What game?" her father asked. "Ask questions," she said, "and everyone must answer honestly." Ethan clapped. "Yes!" Their father smiled. "Okay, you start." Emily thought for a moment. "What makes you happiest?" Ethan answered first. "Pizza." Everyone laughed. Then he thought again. "And when we all watch movies together." Their mother's eyes became soft. Emily looked at her parents. "What about you?" Her father spoke slowly. "When I see my family smiling." Her mother nodded. "When this house feels full of love." The words stayed in the air. Then their father asked, "What makes you sad?" Ethan looked down at his hands. "When everyone is busy." The room became very still. Emily felt something heavy in her chest. She understood what he meant. Her father cleared his throat gently. "We work hard because we want to give you a good life." "I know," Emily said softly, "but sometimes I miss this." She looked around at the candlelight and the circle they had formed. Her mother reached out and held her hand. "We miss it too," she said. Outside, someone began playing a guitar. The soft music floated through the open window. Their father stood up. "Come outside," he said. They walked onto the porch together. The entire street felt different. Neighbors were talking face to face. Some children were running around with flashlights. The sky above was full of stars. "Wow," Ethan whispered. "I've never seen so many stars." Usually the city lights were too bright, but tonight the sky looked deep and endless. They stood close together, looking up. For the first time in a long time, no one checked a phone. No one rushed back inside. They simply stood there. After a while, they returned to the living room. The candles were almost gone. The night felt calm and peaceful. "Can we do this again?" Ethan asked sleepily. "Another blackout?" Their father laughed. "No," Ethan said. "Sit together like this." Emily nodded. "Maybe once a week?" Their parents looked at each other. "Yes," their mother said. "We can choose one night. No phones. Just us." "Every Friday night," their father agreed. "Even if the lights are on?" Ethan asked. "Even then," his father said. They made the promise there, in the soft candlelight. And just as they finished speaking, the lights came back. The fan started spinning. The French began humming again. The television turned on by itself. The bright light felt almost too strong. No one moved at first. Then their father walked over and turned the television off. He looked at his family. "Not yet," he said gently. They smiled. One by one, they blew out the candles. Thin lines of smoke rose into the air. The house was bright again, but something inside felt warmer. Later that night, as Emily lay in bed, she thought about the evening, the stories, the laughter, the stars. The blackout had taken away the lights, but it had given them something more important. It had given them time. It had given them each other. And sometimes, in the quiet darkness, that is exactly what a family needs.